action today, especially once the winds picked up this afternoon. I mean, that's more wind waves and swells, I suppose. I'm not a huge surf expert, so I mean, you guys probably like it.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, but there were surfers out there having fun, enjoying the sunshine, I think, more than anything today.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out there. Live look from Domenico's tonight in Monterey. No sunshine shining because our position on the Earth has rotated away from the sun at the moment. It'll be back tomorrow morning. Don't you worry about it. But clear skies at the moment. This is what happens when you forget to take your sunset picture. You find a background image in your weather system that looks like summertime, and that's what I found today. Look at those waves, just kind of like smoky waves out there. Those are my flip-flops, obviously. Very comfortable. And some high temperatures from today. Look at Parkfield, our hot spot today. Though it was 6 degrees cooler than yesterday, so it hit 93 at Parkfield yesterday. Today, still warm, but cooler at 87. Hollister, 76, and look at Santa Cruz today. How long has it been? There's no climate site there, so hard to say how long it's been, but it's been weeks since you've been in the 70s in Santa Cruz. So hopefully you soaked it up today. Don't worry, it'll be in the 70s again tomorrow. Watsonville in the 70s? Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding. Even Salinas and Monterey, upper 60s, respectable. We did get some sunshine. Well, actually, mostly all of the day today was sunny across the Monterey Bay region. And we do have some clouds tonight, but only a few of them. The bigger picture does reveal some rain across Oregon, or Utah and Wyoming. There was some interesting weather in Oregon today. That's what I was thinking of. My brain was just a little ahead of myself. There was a tornado reported along Interstate 5 in Oregon today. Just a weak one, but still. So there's some unsettled weather to our north, but across the state of California, things are pretty calm and pretty clear out there today. Now, we do have a big trough of low pressure sitting here on the west coast right now, and that has brought our marine layer to a deep depth. You know, it was pretty shallow, or got fairly shallow this weekend because the ridge had built in, but the trough has built back in, and we saw some deep mixing within our marine layer. It's still there. We're still in the marine layer, believe it or not, even though there aren't any clouds present. It doesn't have to always be clouds present in the marine layer, but it's getting deeper because this trough is coming in, and it will probably keep things kind of mixed for the next couple of days, which means we won't have that stable layer of low clouds to contend with during the afternoons. So I think we're going to see some sunshine here for the next couple of days, although the overall air mass will be cold. So inland areas expecting much cooler than normal temperatures for this time of year. And on the coast, I think the net result will be seasonable temperatures. You know, the air mass is cool, but because we have all the sunshine from the mixed marine layer, we should be around normal, which we've been below normal for so long. Might feel warm to you. Beyond midweek, we're still looking at troughing here on the west coast, so no major change. Although I think eventually we'll start to stabilize that marine layer a little bit, enough just to get some stronger onshore flow, which will probably bring some low clouds back to the coast and probably a little drizzle as well, which I've highlighted in our 7-day forecast we'll look at in a minute. In the meantime, few low clouds do develop overnight tonight. We still have that onshore flow, and it's somewhat moist. We see these northwest winds continuing offshore and pushing up into the hills in some instances. So we're going to call it patchy low clouds overnight, but not a full-on deck of clouds. Not to be confused with a deck of cards. They are completely different. During the afternoon tomorrow, expecting mostly sunny skies again. So you're going to be sunny in Santa Cruz. You're going to be sunny in Monterey, Salinas, Watsonville again tomorrow afternoon. Most of the day should be sunny. There might be a few clouds kind of hugging some of the nearby hills, but that's about it. Should be pretty nice. The wind is still going to be there. The overall air mass will be cooler than it was today. So most areas will be at or slightly cooler temperature-wise than today, especially inland, but not cold for this time of year, especially on the coast. In fact, we're going to be back into the 70s in Santa Cruz and Capitola tomorrow, so you're a little bit more sheltered from these northwesterly winds, so it should be a nice day on the beach tomorrow if you have the day off or want to take the day off, or, gosh, you look maybe a little pale. Are you not feeling well? Maybe you should go to the beach tomorrow to make yourself feel better.
Okay.
We had an okay in the office here. Okay, all right, there we go. Dr. Dan will sign your permission slip. 70s up the 9 corridor, Highway 17 to Scotts Valley in the 70s. Up to the top of the hill, upper 60s tomorrow. So cooler at the top of the hill tomorrow. 66 in Salinas, Watsonville, also a little cooler tomorrow at 71. Hollister up into the northern valleys back in the 70s, but mid 60s in places like Marina. One area will be cooler tomorrow is Monterey. The winds will be a little bit more northwesterly. And because the wind has picked up for a couple of days now, we'll start to see some cooling at the sea surface because of upwelling, and I think that will mean that the air coming in off the water will be cooler. So I've got Monterey a few degrees cooler tomorrow at 63, though you will have sun for most of the day. And then down south, away from the coast, We'll see highs in the 60s and 70s in the Salinas Valley, and not even any 80s on the map tomorrow. So much cooler temperatures across the region. All right, so looking at the 7-day forecast, temperatures on the coast stable through Tuesday, then slightly cooler Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We may see a few more low clouds, and I could see a little drizzle maybe Thursday morning, more likely Friday morning. And then it's looking like deep mixing again on the coast, which would potentially increase our sunshine and warm us back up Saturday and Sunday. Looking at our 7-day forecast inland, you can see the temperatures head back up for Tuesday and Wednesday, back down for Thursday and Friday, and then head back up for the weekend. No rain in the forecast outside of any potential coastal drizzle. Back to you.